Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you. Look forward to the blessings, and even be able to dodge some things that might be coming your way. Now, as you guys know, or some of you may know, the newsletter, Mental Chatter Musings newsletter, has changed to interactive. So it is no longer written. If you go to Facebook, to All Things E-Ray, that is the group for Mental Chatter Musings interactive newsletter, where you can find your horoscopes, you can learn astrology, or tips and resources for astrology, literary tips and resources, healing tips and resources, the updated or current news maybe going on in the literary industry, and things like that. There's plenty of things that actually come through the newsletter, and with it now being interactive, you have a closer connection to me, I'll say that, and you learn a lot more. Now, this week we have several things going on. As always, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting. If you'd like to participate in Freestyle Friday, just contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Every Monday and Friday, you can live an intentional life with LaJill Hunt and the crew, where you can talk about your intentions and things like that, so you can help bring your things that you are wanting to bring into fruition, into manifestation, or you're able to manifest those things. So it's a wonderful group that keeps you basically encouraged, and helps you to connect to the inner self. So it's a great group. You can check them out Monday and Friday at 8:30 a.m. through 11 a.m. Let's see, next week this week, we also have on Thursday a book discussion with Diamond's World, where Kima B will be discussing The Free Game. So if you have read The Free Game, or even if you haven't and you plan on reading it, you might want to join the in-depth discussion, just as long as you're not opposed to hearing spoilers. And last but not least, you can always check out Murder, Mayhem, and Mysteries every Saturday at typically at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where they discuss things all murder, mayhem, and mysteries. Stop by and check it out. Now, let's go ahead and get into our astrology, and following will be the tarot portion of your reading. Thank you so much. Let's get it started. Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Welcome to the astrology portion of your reading for October 10th, 2021. Now, today is Sunday. The sun is in Libra at 17 degrees, and there may be some type of conflict, issue, or blockage resolved within a relationship or within a partnership, due to a mediator or maybe just a caring individual. This could see peace in an area where you've been suffering some kind of hardship. Any placements you have between 14 and 20 degrees of Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, you could see some sort of blessing. So that would be through romance, creative endeavors, or children, maybe even play, through long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and what you preach. Now, this could be a romantic partner, someone solving something through you and a romantic partner, you and a child, or you could actually be the person resolving something as well. Okay, it all depends. Now, if you have any placements between Leo and Sagittarius, you could see yourself receiving some sort of assistance through romance, creative endeavors, and children. Maybe it's a relationship you harbor. Maybe the neighbors hopping in, helping out. Maybe a sibling. Maybe someone in your networks of people, that you work with creatively. Those are the areas of assistance for you, okay? To be coming in and being the mediator or the individual to help out where this hardship has been placed on you. So if you have any of those placements between 14 and 20 degrees, that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, or Sagittarius, you can see benefit in some way because of this. Now, although there could be a challenge or effort required due to the sun being coupled with Mars, which means it's like a I wash your hands, you wash mine type of deal, this could work out for you. It could be something as small as like a conflict. You need a babysitter. Your siblings like, okay, I'll babysit for you, but I need you next Saturday to babysit for me. Or I need you to take me up here to get my license on Monday. Or it could be anything, but one hand is washing the other. Now, while Uranus in Taurus is at 13 degrees, it's going to bring something sudden. It will aspect the moon in Sagittarius, though. Okay, so if it could be a shocking surprise of some money or resources lent to you because of your skills, what you think or preach. It could also involve travel or someone at a distance from you. But the aspects are Taurus and Sagittarius. So if you have any placements in Taurus or Sagittarius between 10 and 16 degrees, you could see some sort of benefit coming to you behind the scenes. This is secret, sacrifice, and solitude. Some relationship is dealing with you behind the scenes, or this shock is coming behind the scenes. It could be a secret. You could have to make a sacrifice to actually benefit from this shock. It could be surprising closure coming in through a relationship that you didn't even think you were going to get closure in. It could be any of those things aspecting you. Now, the moon in Sagittarius sextiles Jupiter in Aquarius, which can bring lucky opportunities and assistance. So Sunday evening, right around 22 degrees, those with placements between 19 and 25 degrees can reap reward. Okay, so that would be your sector of relationships, bringing some type of blessed, it's actually your type of your sector of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach, lending the assistance, the lucky assistance and opportunity through a relationship. Okay, it would surprise you, of course, but nonetheless, if you have any placements in Sagittarius or Aquarius between 19 and 25 degrees, you could reap some type of reward in a partnership due to your skills, due to what you think and preach. Okay, now it could also be education and skills or long distance travel. Okay, so you could be required to travel as well. Now, the Saturn went direct today. It's direct now at 6 degrees. So if you have any placements between 3 and 9 degrees in Aquarius, or I would say Taurus or Scorpio, you want to watch out for someone attempting to manipulate you with their charms. Okay, so Aquarius is your area of what you think and preach, education and skills, long distance travel. This could be someone at a distance from you. But if someone's trying to manipulate you, this would be someone behind the scenes where you work, someone you're, of service to. They could be trying to manipulate things as it pertains to your health documents as well. Please watch out for that behind the scenes. If you're filling anything out for health, make sure nobody's lying on any of your forms. Okay. What else do I see here? Someone could be trying to get you to take them somewhere, do something for them, come and pick them up a long ways away. It could be someone telling your secrets. It could be, and that would shock you, the person you find out that's telling your secrets. Let's see. It could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person, but it doesn't have to be. But that's your area of Taurus, okay? Where Uranus is. You could have to make a sacrifice, and someone tries to get you to make some type of sacrifice, or maybe someone wants you to cheat and do their work for them if you're in school. It could be any of those things, okay? That's aspecting today. If you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees of Taurus, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Now, Saturn direct is going to be aspecting us for quite some time. Luckily, it has Jupiter there until December the 28th. So we have the lucky opportunities and assistance helping out where we're receiving those restrictions and responsibilities, whether it's through us getting an offer to assist, whether it is us receiving a blessing, or if it is, something clashing. And let's talk about that, because through the end of the year, you could deal with that. Okay, you could deal with blessings coming into you because of what you think and preach, because of your education and skills. You could be pulling people in at a distance from you because of your creative works, romantic partners, pulling them in at a distance from you because of what you think and preach and say. People could fancy you. Okay, you could be visiting your children, taking them to college, driving long distances. This is all feeding your soul and your ego. You could have assistance and opportunities coming your way through friends and social groups, helping you to expand your message. Relationships working out for you. Goals being accomplished because of what you think and preach, and your friends helping you out. There's healing in the area of friends and social groups. That's wonderful for you. Okay? Any friction you're going to see, I wouldn't worry too much about, because Jupiter's there. But this would be, like I said, behind the scenes, somebody revealing your secrets behind the scenes, somebody, they could even be lying on you behind the scenes, because it's your area of what you think and preach, your education and skills, and it's secret, sacrifice, and solitude. So the secrets could be not even truthful. Not everybody tells secrets that are true, but this is somewhere at work, someone you're of service to, or where you are of service to people. It could have to do, like I said, with your health as well. So you want to watch out for that. Getting bad news about health. But you have Jupiter there, so I wouldn't worry too much. Now, next year after the 28th, December 28th, you're going to have to pay more focus and attention to those things, because those are going to cause you some issues with just Saturn there. It's going to put karma on you. It's going to put restrictions and responsibilities on you as well. The restrictions and responsibilities on you now, you can kind of benefit from those too. When Jupiter leaves, not so much, not unless you have two benefic planets aspecting each other, and Saturn is already there. So you would have to have a benefic planet like Venus or Jupiter there to offset some things and help things out. If not, then it's just the straight up restriction, responsibilities, or karma being placed on you. Now on Monday, October the 11th, the sun is in Libra at 18 degrees. So if you have any placements between 15 and 21 degrees, I'd say your ambitions or talents, even hard work, can see something offered to you. So take that opportunity to take the lead if you have those placements in Libra between 15 and 21 degrees. In addition to that, Monday afternoon, the moon in Capricorn at 2 degrees is going to aspect the North Node in Gemini at 2 degrees. This is something pushing you towards your highest aspirations as it pertains to you, soul, self, ego. Okay? And it's pushing you towards your highest aspirations and bringing something in that's aspecting directly through shared finances. Pluto is here, and Pluto's gone direct. So it's moving forward. This is shared finances, something you're passionate about, endings, new beginnings, sex, intimacy. This is all feeding your ego. Okay? If you have any aspects in Capricorn or Gemini between 0 and 5 degrees, this is wonderful for you. Now on Tuesday, October the 12th, the sun is in Libra at 19 degrees. And that says to continue to be wise, peaceful, and humble, because you're protected by a higher power. If you have any placements in Libra between, I'd say, 16 and maybe 22 degrees. It doesn't have to be, Libra is your sector of romance, creative endeavors and children. So this could be a colleague, a higher up, your significant other. It could be in the spiritual or energetic realm where you have this protection over your creative works, your romantic partner, and your children. Okay, so if you have any placements between 16 and 22 degrees, don't worry. Okay, continue to be wise and peaceful and humble, and you'll be fine. Now, the Sun in Libra at 19 degrees will sextile Juno at 19 degrees Sagittarius. So, that being said, there's an opportunity or assistance through a partnership that's aspecting you, but it's going to require some sort of commitment, marriage, or partnership. Okay, this is your area of relationships. You're going to have to commit to something by way of creative endeavor, romance, or even a commitment to your children for you to reap the benefits from this sextile on Tuesday. Now, there's some clashes going on Tuesday. Don't get me wrong. We've got a few clashes between Capricorn, your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy. And it's clashing with romance, creative endeavors, children. Maybe you're spending too much money. Okay, you want to be mindful of that because you're going to have some. You got at 13 degrees, there's a clash with Mercury and the moon in Capricorn. Then there's a clash between Mars in Libra and the moon at 18 degrees. Then there's another clash at 19 degrees. There's a square between the sun. So challenges in communication are illuminated, or challenges are communicated to you about your shared finances, about endings and new beginnings you're trying to bring about sex and intimacy, about things you're passionate about. And even into 6 or 7 in the evening on Tuesday, you're still kind of going into those clashes with that area. So try not to argue with a lover, a child, or someone within a creative group, because it's affecting things you're passionate about as well as your shared finances. Okay? Or don't overspend in those areas either, because on Tuesday evening, some type of word is going to come in that's going to be, some type of obstacle. All right? Now, on Wednesday, the sun is in Libra at 20 degrees. And this says that dishonesty doesn't bode well for you on this day in particular. Okay? I mean, it doesn't bode well for people at all, but, on this day in particular, you could be outed for being untruthful or gossiping. If you have any placements in Libra, Capricorn, or Cancer, between 17 and 23 degrees, these are the angles that are squaring each other. And that's where you could kind of get caught up with romance. You might get caught lying to a lover. You might get caught lying to a child. You might catch a child lying or a lover lying. You also might be caught lying within a creative sphere, or catch someone lying within a creative sphere. Okay, now the areas that square this area are monetary resources. Money and resources. So yeah, you might, if you get caught lying about money, because the other square is shared finances and things you're passionate about, you could find yourself in a fight with a lover if you get found out that you're lying about money. Or you find out they're lying about money, or even a child or someone within a creative sphere is lying to you about money, or keeping resources or money from you, or you them. That could be a big blow up if you have any placements in any of those signs between 17 and 23 degrees. But if you've been truthful and have had honorable behavior, you can earn the respect of your colleagues, your romantic partner, or even your children, if you've been honest and upfront about things. Okay? They can respect you for what you think and preach, your education and skills. All right? Now, on Wednesday, Saturn in Aquarius at 6 degrees is sextile Venus in Sagittarius at 6 degrees. So restrictions and responsibilities can generate some sort of money or wind up just being a good time. It could involve romance as well. But the only thing is it's going to be some type of restriction or responsibility on you imposed as far as your education and skills, long distance travel, what you think and preach. So this opportunity gives you the opportunity to have a good time with someone in a relationship you're with, but you'll probably have to drive, a long distance, or you'll have to, call in and make the reservations, or you'll have to set it up, because it's dealing with what you think and what you preach, your education and skills, long distance travel. But it could be in the stars for you. Just make sure you don't overspend, because the South Node is in Sagittarius along with Venus. So it's prompting you to overspend in that area of relationships or on people. Now on Thursday, the Sun in Libra at 21 degrees says, don't let everything be known. Use your discernment in these matters, lest you'll be taken advantage of or, taken for a ride. Sometimes you have to keep your good news to yourself. If you have placements in Libra between, I'd say, 18 or 19 degrees up through 24 degrees, mum's the word. Keep it to yourself. Now, the moon in Aquarius on Thursday at 10 degrees will sextile Chiron in Aries at 10 degrees. So this healing through assistance or opportunity is coming in. This could see a goal accomplished as it pertains to your education and skills, long distance travel, and what you think and preach. It's healing the area of Aries is healing for you. So that's friends, social groups, goals. So them helping you to expand your message, maybe giving you some type of offer to speak your truth or expand your message, could be, exactly what you need to get a goal accomplished, because there's healing in the area of social groups. If you have any placements between 7 and 13 degrees, this is aspecting you. 7 to 13 degrees of Aries or Aquarius. Now, Ceres in Gemini, Thursday is a good day. It's got several good aspects. Ceres in Gemini at 12 degrees will trine the moon in Aquarius at 12 degrees. So if you have any placements between 9 and 15 degrees of Gemini or Aquarius, you could see some type of blessing coming into you, specifically because of your skills, your education, what you think and preach, coming in at a distance from you. Okay? Now, in addition to that nurturing you've been doing to yourself, it's showing up for you and it's working out for you. Okay? This blessing is well deserved. It could be a goal accomplished through friends or even social groups as well. Now, even though Vesta is in Scorpio, squaring the moon in Aquarius, so some type of commitment or promise or devotion that's required of you in the area of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, that commitment kind of turns out to be good because Jupiter's there. I just don't see it as a problem. You're going to reap some benefit from this, even if it is in the long run. Just be mindful of your propensity to make snap decisions, to speak without thinking, to act without speaking, because Taurus, your area of secret sacrifice and solitude, is where your basic instincts are, your primal instincts, your knee-jerk reactions, and it's coupled there with Uranus. So it prompts you to just do things and not think. So if you have any placements in Taurus between 10 and 16 degrees, you're going to watch out for acting too hastily, because it's squaring the moon in Aquarius. It's squaring what you think and preach, your education and skills. So you very well might say something and want to take it back, or tell a secret or a lie, want to take it back, and you can't. It's kind of too late. So just watch it if you have placements in Taurus or Aquarius between 10 and 16 degrees. And don't promise yourself up for something. Don't sacrifice yourself for, I can come and do this, if you can't do it. You want to make sure you think first. Now, the Sun and Neptune, or the Sun at 21 degrees Libra, is also aspecting Neptune in Pisces at 21 degrees. So the sun in your sector of romance, creative endeavors, and children is directly aspecting career and whatever it is you master. You have, though, this is about dreams, inspiration, talents, things revealed, maybe even your talents at work. But it's at maybe you're getting an intuitive hit about something you're doing creatively, because you've been having some challenges in communication there. So maybe you get an intuitive hit about how to work through that, how to work through something with your lover, how to work through something with your children. It doesn't only have to be creative endeavors just because Pallas is there. You could have the natural talent to work your, around your lover or your children, make them do what you want them to do. This could be something you're working through, some type of challenges you guys have been having in communication. Okay. And with Pallas at 10 degrees there, if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees Pisces, this is aspecting you as well. Okay. You might also have, on the off chance, a bad dream about a lover, a child, or someone in a creative sphere. Okay. Because, Pisces is about your dreams, illusions, and delusions as well. And you got Mars noting challenges in the area of Libra. And you got Mercury there, communication and skills. You might even be just, suffering from some type of delusions as well. Because that's like a malfunction in your talents, in your skills, in your communication. It's directly aspecting that area. So just watch out for that. All of us kind of have to with that Pisces, aspect there. Now, in the wee hours of the morning on Friday, Libra's at 19 degrees, and it's going to trine the moon in Aquarius. So a challenge could actually bring a blessing. You have to put the effort in, but you'll still receive some type of blessing in long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and what you preach. Okay. And it's directly aspecting your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. Okay. Maybe some blessing comes through because of something you submitted, and something great comes through for you and your family, or you within a creative sphere. Maybe you guys are going traveling or something like that. Either way, you have that blessing aspected for Friday. Not only that, the sun at 22 degrees Libra notes your talents in the arts and can prove fruitful for you on Friday. You could be recognized or even rewarded for your talents, your wisdom as well. And with Jupiter trining Libra, lending you that lucky opportunity and assistance, it's all because of what you think and preach. So some type of lucky opportunity or assistance is coming through romance, creative endeavors, or your children, or it's blessing that area because of what you think and preach, because of your education and skills, because of you guys traveling together. Maybe that's the blessing. Now, on Saturday, the sun in Libra at 23 degrees says that you can find happiness in your accomplishments on that day, but everybody won't see that. Everybody won't be happy for you. So beware the green-eyed monster on that day. It would be best to steer clear of those who mean good. If you have any placements in Libra between 20 and 26 degrees, watch out for your areas of Cancer and Capricorn, because those are the areas that square Libra. So somebody, and this is money for you, personal money and resources, shared finances, sex, intimacy, endings, beginnings, sex and intimacy. So first of all, you could have someone coveting your lover, number one. Number two, you could have either your lover or a child or someone in a creative sphere lying to you about money or resources, or even blocking you from money or resources. So just don't tell anybody, especially if you get some money. don't say anything, because people won't be feeling good about your money, and then they also might try to do something tricky in the mix. So just watch it, with those areas. Now, this could literally be a Cancer or Capricorn person, sun, moon, or rising, but it doesn't have to be. They could just have that angle in their chart and it clashes with your Libra angle. If you have any placements between 20 and 26 degrees, though, of Libra, you can expect that. Now, Venus in Sagittarius at 9 degrees is also going to square the moon in Pisces. So for you, this could see you overdoing it in some way in either career and mastery. Okay, within a relationship, maybe you're overindulging. Maybe you go out and have a good time. Maybe you drink too much, smoke too much, whatever your vice is, and it makes you look bad in career, or whatever it is you master. So you really want to watch out for that and not overdo it on Saturday. If you have any placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Pisces or Sagittarius. Okay, 6 or 12 degrees of Pisces or Sagittarius. Now, also on this day, communication comes through a partnership right around that 10 degrees Libra mark. And it's aspecting the moon in Pisces at 10 degrees. So between 7 and 13 degrees. Remember when I was talking about those delusions and stuff like that? That could come back on Saturday as well. Those friction with communication, as far as your talents, as far as your talents, because Palace is in Pisces, and that notes talents, the arts, and things like that. So even dreams you're having, illusions, delusions, you want to make sure you're not just imagining things or just bringing things up, and it's mucking up things in career for you because of delusions you might be harboring, or delusions people might be harboring about you, a romantic partner, someone in a creative sphere, or a child. Okay, but that's aspecting between 7 and 13 degrees of Pisces or Libra. Now, Ceres and Gemini at 11 degrees is also going to square. Saturday is taking us through it, just so you know. The nurturing you've been doing to your soul is going to square career that day, or whatever it is you master. So maybe something happens that dings your ego. If you have any placements in Gemini or Pisces between 8 and 14 degrees, you could see this happening for you. Something needs to be reevaluated, and something a little more nurturing needs to go into you, your soul, your ego, yourself. Because it's retrograde in that planet anyway. Ceres is retrograde in Gemini, in your sector of self, soul, ego. So something needs to be reevaluated there, so you can kind of get things together, especially if you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Gemini or Pisces. Now, some shocking opportunity could come once Pisces sextiles Uranus and Taurus. So with Pisces in career sextiling Uranus and Taurus, this is an opportunity coming to you, a shocking one, behind the scenes, with secret sacrifice, solitude, closure. This could provide you closure. This could have to do with spirituality, whatever it is you master in spirituality. This could have to do with a sacrifice you have to make. This could be secret. Not everybody's going to know about it, especially if you have those placements between 10 and 16 degrees of Pisces or Taurus. Okay? This could require you to utilize your talents as well. Okay? Just make sure that you're keeping a clear mindset and you're not harboring any delusions, because that sector of Taurus is your sector of spirituality too. So they could be actually, for my people who are enlightened, that could be someone asking you to do astrology or tarot or, whatever it is you do that has to do with spirituality as well. So you want to make sure that you're not overdoing it with the drinks on that day, or the alcohol, or the smoking, weed or anything like that. You just got to watch it. You don't want to mess up things for yourself in career, because you weren't expecting to have to do something, and it shockingly pops up where you're, hey, come on in here. We want to give you this attention. Come and do this. Here's an opportunity, and you're blowed, So watch it. Now, and that's on Saturday. So that's a day people would naturally drink or smoke or whatever. Now, at the same time, the moon in Pisces is going to trine Vesta in Scorpio. So this is about a commitment in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Some sort of commitment or devotion is going to bring a blessing your way in career. Some sort of, that's it. It's gonna bring a blessing your way. Some type of commitment or devotion. You keeping some type of promise. God bless you. Stay tuned for your tarot portion of your reading coming up next. I love you guys. Bye now. Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Welcome to the tarot portion of your reading for the week of October the 10th. Now, your week is permeated by the Six of Swords, which notes some type of transition or peace being restored. Maybe after a long period of difficulty within a relationship, some type of harmony comes in, whether it's because you're taking a break, whether someone goes off on their own way or you do, or whether this is... there's just some type of peace being restored, whether it's because of you leaving, them leaving, or people staying and coming to some type of truce, some type of harmony. Okay. Now, or maybe even a break is available for you. Okay. Now, you have a few different scenarios aspecting you. The first scenario is you using your higher powers of the mind with this High Priestess card. You following your higher powers of the mind, you listening to your subconscious as to what you should do about navigating a situation where you feel left out in the cold, or it could be some sort of poverty mindset that's affecting you as well. But you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill. Okay, so you're sticking in there and trying to work through whatever this situation is, this challenge or this competition. You're having perseverance or faith that things will come into balance as far as your money, your pentacles, because you got the Two of Pentacles. Now, of course, it could be about you just balancing energies in a relationship, but this also could be about time solvency. This could be about you juggling responsibilities, or it could even, like I said, be about money. Either one, but you're using your subconscious and your higher powers of the mind to basically decide what it is you should do. Okay, because you also have this Ace of Wands aspecting, and the Ace of Wands talks about some sort of good communication coming your way. It's usually about creative success, new plans, new projects, but for some reason, with these new plans and projects, it's causing you some type of nightmares, anxiety, or depression because of the conflicts, because of the disagreements, maybe the tension or strife within these plans that you're trying to make, or even your goals. With this communication that came in, maybe even this project that came in, now it's turning out to be a lot on you. As far as the tension, strife, competition, or whatever it may be. Now, you have a lot of choices at your disposal, some that will change your life, that could be positive results, even as to any type of literary writings as well, because the Wheel of Fortune is on top of the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups notes you have a lot of opportunities. Don't be too fanciful as to your opportunities, because everything is not going to give you what you need. But some of them can give you that Wheel of Fortune. And you can have that reward, or you can have that payout through some of these opportunities, especially if they're literary, for my literary people, because there are actually scribes writing on books on the Wheel of Fortune card. But there's more information this week that is going to come in. But the information or the advice that comes in is only the Page of Swords. It's beginning. And, you know, there's like somebody giving you information, but not giving you exactly what you need to know to make the right choice, to choose exactly what you want to choose. So you're going to have to go and learn more, find out more information so that you make the right decision, so that you can delegate responsibility, so that you can, you know, be strategic as to your actions. Either that, or you have a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini person coming to you, you know, delegating things and making decisions, and they're not giving you all of the information. Now, I think it's more so on the end of somebody coming and giving you information, but you having to do the research and keep your wits about you, so that you delegate right, so that you make the right decision, so that you are the one who is coming in, doing what you need to do, so that you can progress in the situation victorious, so you can choose correctly, because you're a Gemini. Geminis are air signs. Now, your challenge is submitting yourself at the top of a hill in this business relationship or this love relationship. You balancing your impulses, you having clear intellect and thinking clearly so that you can bring this victory in. You in situations where you lose your temper, or you feel like going over the deep end this way or that way, too far to the left, too far to the right, you hone in on your clear thinking and intellect and your mental acuity so that you bring this victory in. And you bring it in by keeping your chakras aligned, by not going too far left or too far right, submitting yourself at the top of a hill and deciding, I'm going to weather the storm that where I'm going through within this business relationship or this love partnership, okay? Because you have the Magician upside down. Now, with the Magician card, your advice, the Magician card upside down represents some type of manipulation and poor planning, even trickery being in the mix. There could be others in the situation who don't have your best interests at heart, okay? And you're trying to go off on this new journey, okay, that you've never been on before, being this new, being this businesswoman or man, being this creative person, this independent hard worker, being self-assured, you wanting to go on this new journey and be all that you can be. You know what I'm saying? But something is up with the communication that you're having to get to this point. Okay, so you're being advised to flip this Magician card around, to get communication right, to find out exactly, use your clear thinking and intellect to find out where this manipulation is coming from, where this poor planning is coming from, who is the one, you know, in the mix that is mucking things up, you know, so that you can go, you know, from there and decide what exactly, if it's something that you can cut out or if it's something that you need to move on from, because, you know, the manipulation and the poor planning, it is going to be too much, and you need to maybe take your own journey, a different journey off on your own, you know, with the hard work that you've accumulated and things like that, that you've completed. Okay, so you got some decisions to make this week, and you've got some communication, maybe even within a partnership, to clear up. Okay, God bless you, and I will see you next week. Bye now.